Hello, dear people. It's a very, very, very long time since I've done anything here. I've done things other places and mostly live. Through all the corona time, we have had this reconnect, and it's been a wonderful experience. Now we are rounding 30 times, and it's been really good meeting with each other online and meeting with each other in experience. We didn't talk much about our experiences, but we worked a lot. It's been a great journey, actually. I had totally unexpected journey because media is, as you may know, not exactly me. But I thought there was a need, and the need was there, and it was accomplished. I learned much through Reconnect, mostly about myself, my ability to channel uh, quite easy actually. I didn't know it was so easy. I found out that just by closing my eyes, I could be free, and that was the miracle that happened. As I closed my eyes, then my spirit helpers talked, and then everything was fine. So that was a great gift, and for the people who were with all the time, it's been a great development. We have been journeying, and we have been visualizing, and we have been meditating, and we have been breathing, and a great part of this has been the consistency and the good circle that we have built, even though we don't talk much. Sometimes we don't talk at all, but it has been real good. This is one thing that has been good, and now we are through Corona, and we keep not through Corona, but they say we are through Corona, so let's say we are through, and then we have the next war, and this time this war is closer, so we are more scared, and we go bananas, and we are afraid, we are nervous, we go bananas, but we also are very solidary. We show a lot of solidarity, which maybe we didn't show so much because wars were longer away, or wars with they were including other people. Maybe it smells a little bit of racism, that we are so concerned about this one, or maybe it's very logical, it's just because it's closer. I don't know. Up to each one to decide. But then suddenly we have a war that we have to be concerned about. Yeah, and reality changed one more time, and one more time we are put on. Challenged our nerves, our emotional system, our heads. Some of us go down, some of us don't. Some of us go into fear, and they prepare for the war coming, and maybe banging everybody on the head. Some others, they live in the now, some pray, some meditate, some forget about it, and yeah. Well, it's heavy stuff that is happening to all of us, humanity, these last years, and it's not so strange that most of us a little out of balance. Um well, maybe this is what actually I want to say, um, that if we are out of balance and shocks, repetitive shocks, do put some of us out of balance, then we should be a little more sweet with ourselves, maybe, or maybe we should be a little more tough with ourselves. One thing is certain, we should not go down on fear and worry. I mean, fear is is a good companion. Sometimes we can learn a lot from fear, but to go under it means to contribute to the negative picture that and the negative energy that is around our planet. So we need to keep as possible as positive as possible, because we need to contribute to the dreams of our planet, that is a healthy planet with peace and people living together in peace. And it can be really hard to dream this dream right now, but I think we should try. Um, and anger and stuff, it's also all very human. I still think we should try to keep all the references to reality that we have, our being grateful, our solidarity, our humanity, our care for each other, our relations in high priority, because if the other priorities become very important, then we live in a state of shock, and a state of shock is very dangerous for our system. We know already that one of the basic cause in our reality of human beings in the latest years and in relation to most sicknesses is the stress. Because when we go in stress, we are out of so-called balance, and then we are open, energetic, and we suffer from injuries. So it's very important to do what we can to keep earth connection, which is very, very basic, especially when we have so much with the media to do, so much with all this computer, electronic world. Yeah, so much to do, so much to do. I don't have so much to do. I'm, I'm, I'm luckily not so much involved in the electronic world, but still I am, because I'm doing this. I'm doing Reconnect online. Soon I'm gonna do a little workshop, shamanic workshop online, but I try to keep it in very, very clear and small boundaries, because my system don't is not so happy about it. Let us say my time neither. I rather maybe get like watch the air than watch a screen. But anyway, Earth connection is very, very important, very basic, and now it's even become. It's been sold as 15 minutes you walk on the earth without feet and without shoes. I mean, and everything will be better in your life. The shamans have known since always that earth connection is very important. It is about discharge and connect to earth. It's about letting go of all this tension that we have and connect to the big mother, because that's a place we have in this life, so we better connect to it and be grateful for it and honor and respect it. That is part of it. The other part, I haven't prepared this, of course, at all. I just thought now is the time. I have a candle. I'm gonna say something right or wrong, whatever. I'm gonna just go freewheel. Wheel, not will. Freewheel is in the fact that I'm putting the machine on and I'm talking. Very important is also to keep our reality stable, funny, creative, peaceful, mindful, however we like to keep our reality best and keep our energy strong. If you have any idea about how to improve, like it's called chi, it's called ki, it is about connecting to the infinite source, to the infinite energy that is around us, in order to get the other side as well filled up in our system, that is what surround us, the skies and the planets and the sun and the moon and all those things, the stars. We also come from there. We come from earth and we come from skies. So try to keep this in mind and keep our energy light and as much as possible strong and peaceful, I would say. And then you can do all kinds of crazy things, and crazy things are very good to do. And it is about observing. Usually I say observing without judging. This time I'll say observing who we are in relation to the climate, and maybe a bit become a little more aware of, because of the war and because of the prices change, become a little more aware technically, very earthy solutions, like take care of your water, bless your water, use your water wisely, use your heater wisely, reduce what is not really important. And then, of course, all this shows us what is important to us, and there is no right and wrong. I mean, everybody have kind of importance in their life. Everybody is different. Luckily enough, we are not just one kind all the same. And try to avoid the poison and all that stuff that we all know, but we forget sometime. There are, it's a very interesting time, because like the climate issue has been a little bit forgotten because of Corona first, and because of this war close now. So we need to do a move of being very decent with what we do. One more time, maybe this is actually the gift of the war, that we ought to look at our involvement with the society and what we buy and how we buy and what we use and so on. Yeah, it could be at least one of the good things that war has come with. Sometimes it's very funny. Sometimes us humans, we need to be faced with very heavy stuff before we understand something. Yeah, maybe this is the time. And the other one is keeping relations uh, of course, keeping our work going, whatever work you do, that is creative work or ordinary work or spiritual work or physical work. Most people do and keep on doing those works. I call it works, but some other people would call it hobby. And relations, because in a moment like this, when we all shake, some shake more, some shake less, but our relations become even more relevant, and taking care of each other somehow, because we have learned to be separated through Corona. So, and then this one come, and then we have the tendency maybe not to reintegrate with our people, whatever people is. It's not just our family. If you have one, it is more than that. It is people we know a little more, or people we know a little less, people we care for, people who are very happy and light, and also a little bit people who are not so happy and not so light, providing that you can be okay with it and it's not sucking you off. That is also very important. Do not allow anyone suck you off right now, because we are extra sensitive right now, even if we don't know. And keep the good spirit, and keep the good habits, and keep the good discipline, and the blessing, and the gratefulness, and a sense of reality. I mean, we don't have any dead bodies outside our door yet. There are dead bodies everywhere else down there, but not right now in our society. So far, we are in the privileged condition of peace. Even though war is over there, we are still in peace. So keep peace inside ourselves as long as possible without being silly, but keep up the good spirit, keep up the blessings, keep up. Let us keep us up. And that's all I have to say. And probably, I don't know how much sense it makes, if it's interesting or not interesting, and it's not so important right now. Mm. And I don't know if I will put this little speech or I will not put this little speech. It is actually the day before the full moon, and soon it will be the equinox. So one more time we're gonna maybe come together with others, or maybe work individually at home or in the woods, and pray for common good, and keep on praying for common good, and don't forget our own good. I am planning to do something on here for the equinox, and yeah, or maybe I'll do it live, or maybe I'll do both, but I think I'm back, kind of. I think from now on there will be some more things done, some more small talks or inspiration, or however you can call it. I hope it's worth it, and if it's not, what to do. As you know, we are very few listening to these talks, and yeah, it's just a little drop in the big sea of computer world. And it's not important how big the drop is, it's just a drop, and all drops make an ocean, as one of my teachers told me once, and he was right, and I never forgot. So, yes, so let's be good drops. Let's be drops with a good energy, and yeah, go through this and see what happens, and keep center and keep connection and keep with each other and our heart open, and our spine straight, and our conscious over whatever is happening. Yeah, and in the meantime, send good thoughts and blessing and all that stuff, and take care of our world, the one we are living in our home, and around very, very close with our people. And so, yeah, but that's all. Probably nothing new under the sky. I did not pretend. I did not know what this was going to be about. So that is it, uncensored and totally free. And I'm not going to cut, I'm not going to make anything up. Maybe you lost some minutes to listening to me, and then I apologize. And if you feel you didn't lose them, I'm very happy. And have a lovely full moon tomorrow night. Bye bye.